What's cooking today? It looks delicious. Welcome to the DIY Home Cook. On this channel, I will teach you how to be a do-it-yourself home cook. Is it breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, or a snack? It could be all the above. Today I'm making candy bacon and Belgian waffles. First, we need to preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we need to line a baking sheet with parchment paper and place a wire baking rack on the baking sheet. This helps keep the bacon from swimming in the bacon grease. If you don't have a wire rack, no worries, a lined baking sheet will work. Candy bacon uses 2 ingredients, bacon and brown sugar. In a bowl, I'm going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. Each piece of bacon will be coated with the brown sugar. I rub and pat the brown sugar on each piece, making sure each piece of the bacon is thoroughly coated in the brown sugar. As I finish each piece of the bacon, I will place it on a baking rack. I can usually fit 10 to 12 pieces of bacon on my bacon tray. How did brown sugar bacon or candy bacon come to be? Well, last summer, my brother, my nephew, my son, and I were eating breakfast at a chain restaurant, and they had candy bacon on the menu, and my nephew ordered it. Well, he just loved it, and I told him that I could make the same thing at home, only probably better. So I did, and well, the rest is history, and it is now a fan favorite at my house. It is a highly requested breakfast item, dinner item. Anytime I make bacon, I always am asked, where is the candy bacon? So I will caution you, if you make this for your family, you will be making this all the time. It is that delicious. Once the tray is filled, it's going to go into that preheated 400 degree oven. The candy bacon will take 25 to 30 minutes in the oven. I always flip the bacon at 15 minutes. Candy bacon needs to be watched. Some pieces will cook quicker than others, and you will need to remove those pieces from the oven so that they don't burn. The candy bacon should be a golden brown color. When all the bacon is done, remove it from the baking sheet immediately and place it either on parchment paper or a spare plate. If you don't remove it right away, the candy bacon will stick to the pan as it cools, and you might break the bacon into pieces or lose some of your delicious candy bacon to the pan. Just take a look at that delicious golden brown candy bacon, hot from the oven. Wow, this candy bacon looks so good. I can't wait to try some. Now let's get started on our Belgian waffles. First, I need to plug in the waffle iron so that it gets nice and hot, so that by the time I'm done with the waffle batter, I can start cooking the waffles right away. I'm going to need 2 bowls, one for wet ingredients and one for dry ingredients. The wet ingredients, I'm going to start by adding 1.5 cups of milk, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, I will now whisk the egg, milk, and vanilla together. Once it's thoroughly mixed, it will turn a golden yellow color. Then you know it's time to add the butter. So we will be adding our 6 tablespoons of melted butter to the mix and giving the mixture another quick stir. And then we will be setting this mixture to the side while we get our dry ingredients together in a separate bowl. In our dry ingredient bowl, we are going to add 2 cups of flour, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now I'll thoroughly mix the dry ingredients together. Once the dry ingredients are thoroughly mixed, it's time to add the wet mixture that we had set aside to the dry ingredients. We will just dump the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, and we will give it a stir. Now, this is an important part. You do not want to overmix your batter. You want your batter to be a little bit lumpy. It will not be a smooth batter. That is perfectly okay. Once everything is combined, I am then going to set our batter aside and let it sit for about 5 minutes while that waffle iron continues to heat up. And once it's ready, we will then add our batter to the heated waffle iron. The waffle batter is done. The waffle maker is hot. It's time to make some waffles. I use a 1/2 cup measuring cup to scoop out the batter to put it into the waffle maker. I find it's easier to do this. It doesn't make a mess, and it helps me to gauge how much waffle batter I'm using, because I don't want to underfill the waffle iron, because I want to make sure that I have those waffle holes in every waffle and not have empty space. And I don't want to have too much mix, because if there's too much, it will just come spilling out the sides and make a mess. That's why there's a tray underneath the waffle maker to catch any excess dripping that may happen. I happen to have a double waffle maker where I can make 2 waffles at a time. This was an upgrade to my kitchen a couple of years ago. I got it as a Christmas gift from my husband and my kids. It has been a great addition to my kitchen. Once I have both waffle irons filled with the waffle batter mix, I will then close it, and it takes about 4 to 5 minutes for the waffles to cook. In about 4 to 5 minutes, I do check it, and then it is time for me to see the golden brown color of the waffle, and then I can remove the waffle and put it onto either a plate or a wire rack. Now it's time to butter the waffle and to add any toppings. You can add whatever waffle toppings you like. These waffles, I happen to have some strawberries, and I will be topping them with strawberries, some maple syrup, and some whipped cream. You can use whatever waffle toppings that you like. You can even add mixes to your waffle batter, such as blueberries or chocolate chips. Another great idea is you can create a waffle bar for everyone to choose what toppings they would like to put on their waffle. Fresh fruits such as strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, bananas can be added to the bar, along with whipped cream, chocolate chips, pecans, walnuts, or any other toppings that you can think of. Each waffle can be a custom creation. Waffles are a great item that you can meal prep. You can make waffles ahead of time. You can store them in the refrigerator. They will store in the refrigerator in an airtight container or Ziploc bag for 3 to 4 days, or you can freeze the waffles in the freezer and then pull them out whenever you would like to use them. If you do choose to freeze them, they can be frozen for up to 3 months in the freezer. Heat them up in the microwave, or you can heat them up in a toaster oven. I actually do a combination of heating it up in the microwave and in the toaster oven, because if you heat them up just in the microwave, they tend to get a little bit soft. However, if you put them then into the toaster oven, it helps to give it that crunchy texture that I prefer to have with my waffle. Heat them up for about 20 seconds in the microwave, and then I just put them in the toaster oven until they become the crispy texture that I want. And here we have it, friends, a delicious Belgian waffle with candy bacon. I hope that you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments section below if you decide to make this for your friends or family, or for yourself. Let's just take a moment to look at this beautiful masterpiece that has been created, along with the side of candy bacon. Thank you so much for watching. Please take a moment to subscribe to this channel, and make sure you hit the like button and leave a comment below. Have a blessed and joyful day, and I will see you next time on the DIY Home Cook.